Kabisa.
Yes, good.
Hi Teddy.
Hi.
Hi Anne.
Hi.
Hi Angel.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
What's up? At least we're on a psych. How are you guys doing? How's your Wednesday?
Wednesday is coming along well.
Uh-huh.
It is a little bit chilled in the morning, but
Yeah.
the sun is coming out.
Uh-huh.
So we are happy that the sun is out. We're just hoping that the rains come soon because the
What?
dust in
The
Nairobi-
rain? Why the rain? Why? Right
Too
now?
much. Dust in Nairobi is too much, man.
Yeah.
The rain? Hapana.
no,
Sikuwa na
that's
baridi.
Nairobi
Oh,
dust.
oh,
Yes.
okay. Mngenistua kidogo.
Yes.
But yeah, finally, thank you guys for coming to Morning with Russ. First of all, shout out to Angel. Yeah, Angel is the one who connected.
Enjoy!
Yeah. Thank you so much, Angel. Yeah. So, guys, we're here to talk about Powered Voice KE.
Yes.
You know, I want to know. I mean, kujua vitu mingi. Why you guys started Powered Voice KE? You know, why did you guys choose to start that podcast? Oh, you just put it on Angel like, wewe ndo utasema hii, wewe ndo utasema hii, eh? So mimi nataka kujua you guys, you know, I had your podcast, yeah. Nikona you guys empower the youth, empower the young people, empower, you know, such this generation as we grow up, you know.
Yeah.
So I want to guess, nataka kujua Powered Voice KE. What is Powered Voice KE? Who's willing to tell me?
No, Angel can take it.
Angel can say it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Angel, take it.
In this world we're living,
Yeah.
I feel like-
you can karibisha the mic to you. Yeah.
I feel like the youth have been struggling a lot
Yeah.
because of like employment and all those things. But then at the same time, we
Yeah.
can see other youths are actually making it.
Yeah.
You know, so we wanted to identify what these other youths are doing different, unlike the other ones who are struggling.
Yeah.
So basically, this podcast is to just help people, empower people, just tell them that you're not alone in this struggle. Someone else was there and they've actually done it. So, you know,
Yeah, just
keep on doing you, keep on being you, and
Yeah.
you'll get there.
it's actually really really good what you guys are doing out here, you know, because sisi mayouth bada kuna masa fulani we give up on what we do on pata we just hatuna your push, your drive, and you know, getting to listen to your podcast, to listen to what people say about, you know, the youth and stuff. Because I had the first podcast, this lady, what's her name again?
Susie.
Yeah, Susie. Yeah, it was really 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 nice one. It was you with her, yeah. Yeah. Guys, I was attentive. Don't worry, I was attentive. Yeah, so I had her story and how she, like, you know, can anyone just tell me the brief and stuff? Yeah.
So just to add on what Angel has said in regards to Powered Voice,
Yeah.
ideally we're looking for stories. We are storytellers.
Yes.
And our stories are we look at stories that can be able to empower young people, people that are making a difference in their own space.
Yes.
A lady like Susie Wakabi is someone who is an entrepreneur in the beauty industry. She's identified as the queen of entrepreneurship in the beauty entrepreneurship in Africa. And this is an inspiring story because there's so many ladies out there, including Angel, who also has her own,
her own
beauty
stuff.
stuff that she's
Yeah.
doing, who keep on trying and trying and trying. By the end of the day, if you look at young people today, they try and then they stop, they try something else.
Yes.
But there's that aspect of consistency that enables you to grow and to make a difference.
Yeah.
That is Susie Wakabi's story, which we feel like it's a story that can be able to inspire a young lady out there who is trying out in the field of entrepreneurship. That you don't have to give up, that there is hope. This is my story, and we hope that my story can empower you.
Nice. That's really nice. I mean, you know, I want to get empowered by Powered Voice KE, trust you me. Staki ku give up kwa hii dream yangu, what I'm chasing right now. So when I listened to Susie talking and how you guys connected with each other, I was like, okay, yeah. I also want to be like Susie, like just to focus on what I'm doing, not to give up. You know, sometimes I don't want to change my line of work where I'm doing this, then kidogo niepotea kwa radio, niko kasi kwa nini, you know. So getting empowered by that really is really good, you know. Yeah, Teddy, sema.
Yes.
Uko salama?
Yeah, kabisa.
Uko salama kabisa. Teddy na kaule mse kwa group yendo, sasa the boys wanapata.
What's up?
What's up guys, you know. Tudurura kaivo. Usijali ni jina yetu name seko na kwa hivyo. Ndio hiyo sasa. Because how you Teddy, you go fiti.
Kabisa.
Talk to me about Powered Voice KE on your angle.
Yes. So I think for us, Powered Voice, a
Yeah.
lot of young people lack mentorship, and that's what we are trying to do.
Yes.
We have pioneers in the industry, made it so far, but they've gone through challenges. So we are trying to make it easy for anyone else,
Yes.
especially us young people.
Mhm.
You get to hear from someone who's
Yeah.
gone through a journey. They've made mistakes. They've had successes, huge successes.
Mhm.
You get to hear what they've done right and what they did wrong,
Yes.
and how they got back from that.
Yeah.
Then maybe that can inspire you to do better in whatever business that you want to start, or
Yes.
even in our careers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, that's what we're trying to do.
Oh, nice. That's really good.
Yeah.
And you want to say something?
Yes.
Yes.
To add on to what
You can.
Ted
The
has
mic is
said.
yours. Imagine. You
Okay.
guys can play. You see, you can. This mic, you can
There's a
do whatever you wanna do with the mic. You know. Yeah.
So to add on to what Ted has said,
Yeah.
we are seeing, okay, the interviews we've done so far, we've seen that these people are not just going smoothly.
Yeah.
There are challenges. So what we are trying to do is to try to show young people that even though they're going through challenges, they're not the only one who are going through those challenges.
Yeah.
And there's still hope ahead with
Yes.
consistency, like Kevin has said.
Yeah.
With consistency, it's going to work out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, didn't you notice kitu? Amko notice kitu? Pia mi niliget memo. Is it? Introduce pia mi niliget memo. We are all in black.
We are all in black.
Yeah. I got the memo right, yeah? I got the memo right. So I was like, okay, yeah, I've seen you guys have merchants also.
Yes.
Like you have hoodies. What else? You
Yeah,
have
so hoodies and some of the things that we are trying to just have for the purposes of like brand visibility, and
Yeah.
also trying to raise like resources that will help us to grow the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So these are some of the resources that we're actually creating and developing for us to be able to look at ways we can be able to support ourselves into now growing and expanding
Yeah.
and creating also visibility out
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Halisa hata pia mimi siku moja ndo nitatembea na powered voice hapa.
Most
Okay,
definitely,
naambia
most
wasee, guys, me I'm empowered.
Yes.
Me I'm empowered,
Yes,
you know.
yes.
So guys, away from now all about powered voice KE. Now I want to get to know podcast, you know. It's a podcast, you know. Now let me put your mind on a podcast, you know, like podcast, you know. So podcast. Mbona ulianza powered voice KE, your podcast, you know. It's a podcast, just like any other podcast. Like let's say a football podcast, kumtoka na football podcast, kumtoka na hii podcast, kumtoka na hii podcast, you know. There are challenges in a podcast, you know. What you guys do in a podcast, like kuna hii stuff, how did you guys decide, okay, let's do this podcast in this kind of way to attract this kind of people, to bring this kind of people in this our group? Mulipatana aje? First of all, how did Kevin meet Angel? How did Angel meet Anne? How did Teddy meet Angel? How did Teddy meet Kevin? You know, I want to know, like, this connection.
Yeah.
Ilitoka wapi?
Have you heard of the song? Do you know someone who knows someone?
Someone who knows? By who?
That's how it all started.
Someone who
And I
knows
think,
someone.
the idea was born from one person, and then
Yeah.
this person is like, I think Angel can really be good. Like, it's supportive in what we want to do. And then like you look at Angel, and also Teddy Moriah is also. And is also there. We also have three people that were not able to join us today.
Yeah.
But the reason as to why we came together, these are different people from different walks of life.
Yeah.
People that have, they're in the different professions.
Yeah.
And so we come together and bring our ideas together and our skills and experience together to be able to, to create a podcast. And I think you did ask, why did we come up with the idea of a podcast?
Yes.
The young people that we are targeting in between the age of 18 to 35 are young professionals. And today, if you look at some of the platforms that the young people are mostly engaged on, is social media.
Yes.
And so we thought podcast is something that has really grown, and most young people are watching and listening to podcast. So we thought, why don't we come up with an idea of creating a podcast? And we just don't want to create an audio podcast, but we want to do more of a 360 audio-visual podcast, whereby we have the video aspect, and we also have like now the audio aspect. And so we are able to have like our presence spread across all social media platforms for us to be able to reach a wider audience.
Yeah.
So Angel comes in as a social media strategist,
Okay.
and is also a social media strategist. Moriah
He's the guy.
He's the big guy.
He's the guys.
Hi guys, what's up, guys? He's the creative director.
Yeah.
And he has his own team that he works with. Angel works with his own team on social media aspect.
Yeah.
And myself, I think I'm just the talkative guy.
Kevin, the talkative guy.
I talk to people.
Yeah.
And I reach out to people.
Yeah.
Mostly.
So, like, is there a podcast where I'm gonna say now finally, 5 of you, 6 of you seated there? without like, yeah?
Yes.
I'm hoping for that because
We actually do that. The first interviews have
Yeah.
just been about the different people, but now we dive into themes.
Yeah.
So for a month, we focus on one theme, and we find guests who are professionals in that theme, and then us, we come in and give our 2 cents
Yeah.
on what we have understood from it.
Yes.
So yes, we do sit, and we're also planning on reaching out to different podcasts. So whoever is listening to us and they
Yeah.
want to partner,
yeah,
we are willing, ready, and able to do that.
that's really good, man.
Yeah.
Because okay, we had a podcast. Do you guys remember the podcast day? Yeah.
Yes.
I saw guys you posted on Instagram
Yes.
podcast day. You know, so we had a podcast day on Radio 254 where we were talking about why start a podcast, different kind of podcast. You know what you do. You know, it's all about podcast is about content creation and stuff. You know, like what you bring into the table. You know, on the podcast, we actually got to know much more on where we're going as a world, like the entire world. We're going to the digital creative world where podcasts, you know, they're gonna be like away from radio. Yes, radio is just like you're listening to me, it's like a kind of podcast, but radio is just kind of like improving to become like a podcast. No, so one thing I got to learn about podcast is like once you're inside that podcast, you're already in a space where you're gonna have to grow every single day because this tunaenda digital, kila mtu anaenda digital. Kuna mali itafika hakuna mambo ati radio. Mini radio sasa tunataka visual. Yes, it's radio, but you still want there to see you guys at the end of the day. So what you guys just started, and it's actually really motivate msee when a podcast on Powered Voice where you want to encourage youth and stuff. That's really like good manze, because sisi kuna youth wengi manze hapa nje tuko na a lot of challenges.
Actually, if I can say something about us, I mean, what drives us as Powered Voice is we are driven by purpose. Like we have a purpose. There is something that we want to achieve. We want to reach out to young people. We have seen there's a gap in the industry, or let's say in the podcasts that are being created. But for us as Powered Voice, we want to fill that gap in a way that we are able to speak to the young people.
Yes.
Empower them with stories whereby they're also open-minded and they think differently and they change their perspective in a way that now someone can be able to just stand up and say, I want to make a difference in my own life.
Yeah.
And it's just not just in entrepreneurship. We're looking at it from different aspects of
from different
life.
angles and stuff.
We're looking at it from the social aspect, from the economical aspect, which now comes in the entrepreneurship and leadership aspect. There are young leaders who are making a difference. There are young entrepreneurs who are making a difference. How can we, as young people, be able to communicate effectively? Such kind of areas of life. We just want to empower young people in a 360 way, where you know that you can be your own boss, like an entrepreneur. Yeah. You can be your own leader, and you can also be able to influence others through your own leadership as a person.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really amazing. I mean, when it comes to getting empowered and tunataka podcast kama hizo, tunataka kusikiza what at least nisikufe moyo at the end of the day. So that's really wonderful. I mean, wow, Powered Voice.
And when people listen to Anne, actually, they get inspired because the
Anne
voices
is so silent.
are also.
Let me just tell you.
Well,
Anne seems so silent.
She's just,
you know,
she's just about to start talking.
Do you know, Anne arrived here before me. I'm actually gonna say that. I'm actually gonna say that. Anne arrived here before me. That's how she really, like.
She's empowered.
Yeah, Anne, you're empowered. Yeah.
I was ready for this.
And you actually keep time. Yeah. You try. For the first time, you're like keeping time.
Like that.
Are you sure? You guys sure? I'm gonna be talk on camera and stuff. Yeah. And how are you?
I'm fine.
You good? You sure you're good?
Yes, I'm good.
And
I'm
about to
good.
talk to me about now. It's about you attacking Angel because Kevin will talk. I mean, he's the talkative guy, you know. And what made you realize? Hata hujaniambia kwanza mulipatana aje?
Let Angel. Let Anne tell us.
Anne niambie ulipatanaje na Kevin?
Okay, so since we all know Kevin is a talkative one,
okay.
we met through him.
Yeah.
All of us.
All of you.
Yeah. So we met in school with Kevin, same class, studying the same course.
Yeah.
And he met Angel from
Hallelujah. From
Hallelujah. Amen.
He met Angel from church,
Uh-huh.
and he met Teddy from
We worked with Teddy as a creative director.
Oh yeah, we worked
nice,
together.
nice. Yeah,
So he brought us together.
yeah, all of you together.
Yeah, he told us about this idea, and then we were all for it because we had similar ideas
Yeah.
when we met. So coming together just strengthened it.
How was your first on your first podcast? Yeah, the first one you posted, all of you. Were you together, all of you? Like at that point? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Anne, how was the first experience on the first podcast? Only scared, like the William may relate how it is, because first podcast is normally like, let's say, if you don't know each other, you've never worked with each other. Inaweza kuwa weird, inaweza kuwa, like it can have this kind of feelings and stuff. So Anne, how was it for you, like on the first episode and stuff?
For me, I was actually surprised because we clicked.
You clicked at
We
the
clicked.
first podcast.
Okay, I felt, I don't know
Yeah.
about the others,
Okay.
but I felt like we clicked from day one because we met before we actually did our first podcast, our first episode. And then by the time we were doing our first episode, we were all aligned. So there was a bit of shyness because it was my first time in front of a camera. But I believe it was good.
It was really good.
Yeah, it was really good, and I'm looking forward to more.
To more and more and more.
Yes.
Teddy ulifilaje ile ulipatana na Angel na Anne? Achana na Kevin najua achana na Kevin mlipata na kitambo huyu.
But it was very interesting.
Yeah.
We share the same values and also goals when it comes to creating content. And also I feel like for creatives, because we are all creatives, even yourself.
Yeah.
Like if you sit down with a creative for an hour,
Yeah.
hautakosa kitu ya
lazima tuongea
hata
entirely.
ideas as well.
Yeah.
So it was very easy. And getting to work with these people has been amazing.
Yeah.
They're very passionate about what they do, and everyone knows their roles and gets to work. There's no pushing on anything.
Yeah.
So I'd say like we mesh very well, and that's something I like about.
That's something you like,
Yes.
Okay, Angel, ulisema nini shule?
Hey.
Ngoja ndaka sasa nisikie ulisema nini shule, Angel?
Wait. Well, I did 2 courses eventually.
Okay. Wow.
So
Okay.
when I went, Nikki joined when I was 18, I went to do tourism. And then along the line, I found an interest in digital marketing, and
Okay.
that is what I do now.
Okay. Kevin?
I was in school. I'm still in school.
Okay, yeah.
But when I was in school, I studied journalism and media studies.
Hey, nice. Okay.
And now that I'm in school, I'm studying development communication.
Nice. Hey, okay. And you?
So I've also done 2 courses.
Wow, you guys are even down. Making me down.
are scholars, my
I'll go back to school. My listeners, I'll go back to school. Okay. Yeah, Teddy's here. My namesake is here. Okay, and?
So I've done public relations,
Uh-huh.
and then along the way, I decided to do development communication.
Wow.
Yeah, it's still under the journalism.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah.
and I'm hoping I'll get strength to do more.
Okay, yeah, Teddy. Haya, tufika kwa kiongozi.
So everyone up is a scholar. For me, I did journalism.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's all.
Yeah,
Yes.
also me Teddy.
Okay,
I've done journalism.
Yes,
I'm waiting
yes.
for my graduation now.
Acha wengine wani-
Acha wengine wani.
Yeah, wasome,
So
wasome.
away from Teddy, because Teddy is the one who did journalism and stuff, and you, how do you 2 girls find it? You did marketing and stuff.
Yes, digital marketing.
Is marketing okay? So do you guys find it difficult to start a podcast? It comes with journalism and mass comm, comes with all this kind of like inafaa kuwe nisema aje, mtu amesoma Jona ni so simple kwa yeye kufanya podcast. Mtu amefanya Jona ni mtu yeye kufanya ni unapata mtu anafanya like what you doing public relation, but at least it helps with that podcast, digital marketing, public relation, how you get to know the public and stuff. So it's all related. I thought you guys did something away from mtu amefanya hapo ati sawa ulifanya hospitality sawa. But so niko fikira I actually even didn't know you did 2 courses, but sawa narudi shule pia mimi nijue nini nafanya next, nafanya nursing pia msistuke. But yeah man, okay, what do you guys want to listen to? Like we go on a short music break. When you come back I get to know more and more who does this, who is always late, who does this, who is always this, because by the time right now at least you guys now you don't know each other because that connection is already here, right?
You already have the answer of who is always late.
I tell you. So what do you get on listen? I had Nyashinski and Calligraph, the Salty Soul, Angel and Anne. Who do you listen to, Angel?
Okay.
Yeah, Kenyan artist.
Kenyan artist.
Kenyan artist.
Sianze kusema long.
Except for Justin Bieber. Yeah, Angel.
I think the other time I was here, I told you Charisma.
Yeah, I definitely. Oh, charisma. Okay. Oh, yeah. And who do you listen to?
Well, I don't really listen to one person. I like to sample. So yeah, I
Any.
like to sample. So of late, I've been listening to a lot of Sauti Sol and Brandy Maina.
Oh, nice. Brandy, by the way, Brandy Maina is actually really, really amazing artist. Yeah?
She is.
Like she's growing every single day.
Yeah, and she's such a performer as well.
Yeah, and she's a dancer also.
Say what? Who is that?
Say what? She's called Brandy Maina.
Let me Google.
No wonder Kevin is a talkative. Yeah. You actually need someone like Kevin in a group, in every single group. You know, like someone who just makes fun at any time and any moment. So hey, that's really nice.
He's the
Kevin.
comedian of the group.
Yeah, he's the comedian. So that's really nice, Kevin. What you're doing, yeah. So guys, I'm gonna play you Nikita Kiriang last name. Yeah, it's a song called Last Name. When you come back, we get to know more on these beautiful souls out here, and the Pod Boss KE. Wow, it's such an amazing interview. I'm really enjoying it. So, guys, here's Nikita Kiriang Last Name playing on Radio 254 Morning with Russ. When you come back, get to discover more on the Pod Boss KE. Let's go.
Sawa babe. So niko gym sahi na trainer ni kama ameniamulia. So I was wondering if you could pick me on the way home. Najua nitakuwa nimechoka.
Ule dread.
Hakuna
kitu kingine ujuani kufanya tu vitu za social media ndo uonekane. Simkimbia naye hadi home.
Surely. Mimi nimekufanyia nini? Why you always mean to me?
Because I pay all the bills na unanihitaji. You can't do anything without me. Lakini mimi I can get whoever I want.
You know what? Just pick me up. Sawa?
It'll take me the whole night to get this song right. But when I'm done, I hope it'll be better than your breath in the morning when you're yawning. Baby, I wanna be with you by your side in the AM. Take you down, up and down, side to side when you're done with your snoring. It might take you a while to get past excess energies. A little while longer, cause of all the fuckboy tendencies. Now we got romantic fantasies. Baby, now I have your heart, so please give me your hand. I tell you this, I wanna marry you twice, and that will make me feel nice, make you be my wife. Let's do this for life, let's do this for life. Make I tell you this, I wanna marry you twice, and that will make me feel nice, make you be my wife. Let's do this for life, let's do this for life. Girl, I've been searching for you, and now I finally found you. Ever since I met you, I knew I finally found love. You make your bad man sing this song. You make me want to be your song. So when you cry, I'll say I love you. And when you smile, me do. Na niki wa ikupotea, jua mimi nitarejea. Cause you're the one for me. You are the only girl. I tell you this, I wanna marry you twice. And that will make me feel nice, make you be my wife. Let's do this for life, let's do this for life. Make I tell you this, I wanna marry you twice. And that will make me feel nice, make you be my wife. this, I wanna marry you twice. That will make me feel nice, make you be my wife. Let's do this for life. Let's do this for life. Make I tell you this, I wanna marry you twice. That will make me feel nice, make you be my wife. Do this for life. Let's do this for life.
You say you like Ologomba. Baby, turn around and pull up to me bumper. Your skin smooth like jojoba. Ati wanafanya nini? Wanaogopa. Dark skin na nachota. Melanin na lova. Nobody can boka. Well, they tried sometime back in November. They really didn't think I would remember. Sahi, my confidence in my rise. I never used to be like this before. I used to be so damn insecure. Atikuwa dark skin ilana. Haters are working loud. Nothing ever sweet like coco. Get on the dance floor, make them loco. You say you like Ologomba. Baby, turn around and pull up to me bumper. Your skin smooth like jojoba. Ati wanafanya nini? Wanaogopa. Dark skin na nachota. Melanin na lova. Nobody can boka. You say you like Ologomba. Baby, turn around and pull up to me bumper. Your skin smooth like jojoba. Ati wanafanya nini? Wanaogopa. Dark skin na nachota. Melanin na lova. Nobody can boka. Yeah. You don't know how I like your confidence. The way you walk, how you talk, it's evident. Black is the beauty, so more for them. You are a star. Brown skin, unanga, una kill. Oh, show them who you are. You are a star. Brown skin, unanga, una kill. Oh, show them who you are. You like Ologomba. You like that toto. Like that toto star. You like Ologomba. You like that toto. Like that toto star. You like Ologomba. You like that toto. Like that toto star. You like Ologomba. You like that toto. Like that toto star.
Yes, guys, we're back here. We're ready to fight for Morning with Russ, and I am with who?
Powered Voice.
Yes, sir, Powered Voice KE, and yes, imefika ile part tunafikanga sasa. Let's get to know about each. Let's see what wako hapa. But who's not here?
We have shout out to Adam.
Shout out to Adam.
Viga, K-Soul.
Okay, yeah.
And there's one beautiful lady who is missing from here today. Her name is Faith.
Shout out to all of them, Hanze. We wish you're here, but niko na bado jeshi yenyu hapa representing you, so shout out to all of you. So guys, yeah, mefika ile point I want to get to know, because you guys have been with each other for how many months right now?
Almost a year now.
Wow.
Yeah.
What time karibu ku celebrate an anniversary?
Almost getting there.
Keki lazima tukate. Hiyo keki muweke sherehe tukuje tukate keki ya Powered Voice KE, si ndio? So, Powered Voice KE, I want to get to know, even before nifike sasa kwa individual. What are you aiming with Powered Voice KE when it comes to empowering youth and stuff? What are you guys like aiming? You know, you have to, as long as ina grow, si ndio? Mna aim bado Powered Voice KE grow, you know, at the end of the day, si ndio? That's one major thing. But what is Powered Voice KE aiming at the end of the day, at the end of the year, at the end of at the end of everything? Let's say itafika pale point imegrow. You have a team. Kama Angel has her team, digital marketing. Uko na team yako hivyo, like it's all about Powered Voice KE. What are you guys aiming at the end of the day?
I think at the end of the day, we want to see a difference.
Yeah.
Pull up and come back again.
You can. Yeah.
We want to see a difference. We want to be part of the solution. People that are creating solutions for the challenges that are facing the young people. So we have. I'm telling you, we're driven by purpose. That by the end of the year, we'll want to see a young person who was struggling to find his path or her path is now streamlined and knows this is what he or she wants to do.
Yes.
We want to see at the end of the year if there's someone that needed to hear somebody's story for them to wake up, they've already woken up and they're making a difference.
Yeah.
And if it starts with me, and if it starts with me and then Powered Voice, and then now it spreads out to the rest of the people, and we create a generation of change makers and people that are making a difference in the society.
That's really nice.
That is our motivation.
Haya, abu creatini team kabisa, tuchukueni si wote mtugathe kabisa hivyo chukua huyu, you know that's what we at the end of the day we will want, kama pia mimi I'm already eager to join the Powered Voice KE. Just to get to empower more people, because you guys are already empowering me right now, and I'm like kind of feeling like sawa in place nafaa kuwa. You feel me? So what you guys are doing on Chase are actually really, really great. Trust you guys are really, because niliona mlikuwa bado away from it was Suzy. Yeah. The next podcast, the next interview you had, this guy Brad, what was this? Ni mtu anafanyanga nini? Fishmonger, exactly. That's a hard name. Yeah, I almost forgot it. Okay, that session with Brad, how was it? How did you actually feel it when you was talking about what he does and stuff?
Let me tell you, that man,
you just did.
Really, that man inspired me because he had the same story most of us have. Tumemaliza shule, we're looking for a job, we don't know what to do.
Yes.
He started selling fish. Hapa tu kwa streets. Alisema ni Roy Sambu, he started selling. It became so hard because of kanjo, nini, all that. Support from his family. And now he has one of the biggest fish places. I don't know if you know Big Fish, but it's one of the biggest.
I'm going to check it out right now.
Raila anaendanga huko.
And okay. But you guys know, see, I told you I also advertise Business Angel.
Yes.
Mlete hapa bana, tuongee kuhusu your Big Fish bana.
Yeah. But that man has a saying, don't give up.
Yeah.
You see, I love when I look at people who have these thrift shops and all that. It motivates me because at the end of the day, you've taken your talent, you've taken your skill, and you're using it to do something else. And that's what he did. Hakwenda kusoma fishmonger shule. He just came.
Kuna koska hiyo kwanza?
Hakuna. But he identified a gap in the market.
Yeah.
And he ran with it.
Yeah.
He said he didn't care what people would think. Not many girls, he was saying not many girls would date a fishmonger. But his end goal wasn't to look for a girl. Let me tell you, right now, girls would be flocking in his DM.
Pesa iko, yeah.
So, with such stories, that's what we try to achieve. You don't have, unajua, making it is relevant for people.
Yeah.
Me, I can say I've made it because I have my own car shop. And that's what I've been working towards.
Yeah.
You can say you've made it because you're a millionaire. We don't really care.
Amen. I'm a millionaire. Amen.
We don't care where you are at in life. All that matters is, are you happy with where you're at? Do you think your story can inspire someone else?
Yeah.
Do you think your story can change someone else's life? I usually listen to this lady who used to work for Tuko News. Mwenye naendanga uko interior, she just listens to these people's stories, just putting their stories out there, and it changes their lives. Kuna wenye sijui domestic violence, eventually they get help. Now for us, we want to give out people's stories so that someone out there who's just at home super depressed, wondering now, what do I do with my life? I've just graduated, what do I do? You'll be scrolling on Instagram looking, how do I start a business? I'm on a Google, how do I start a business? All these things are not relevant enough until you actually listen to the person who's done it, so that you get the skills, you get the know-how, you just get an idea. So that's basically what we want to do. And as you've said, you want to join us. It's not just about us. So anyone who has a story, as I said, it's not, you don't have to be a millionaire. Mahali uko, if you feel like you can inspire someone else, let's do that. The world is full of so many evil, so much going around, but let's just be that light of hope.
Wow.
And I think, let me just to add on what she said. One thing that stood out about Brad is he started his business during the COVID period.
2020.
And how he started his business is through social media. And we were spending so much time as young people posting and hating on social media while someone is looking out for opportunities on social media. And I think that is one thing that I learned for me, that we have most of these opportunities and the platforms that we are seeking are just within our fingertips. It just has how to look at how best can we utilize the opportunities and the platforms that we have for us to be able to grow ourselves. And I think that for me that was a learning point.
Well, me, I'm already learning, because 2020 I was not doing anything. My friends, 2020 I was just sleeping a lot. So I actually learned something from that. Wow.
And also,
Anne.
From that interview, we were able to somehow validate the issues that people are facing. Because out there, when you start a business and then it fails, people are so easy to mock and throw negative vibes. At on social media, we can see what celebrities are going through. One wrong step and all the negatives will be coming your way. So from Brad Osumo, we were able to validate these issues like Kanjo and everything. People go through these things, and I think that was so important. It was a very important aspect of that interview, because people were able to know, oh, by the way, he has a big business. He has gone through this too, so we can navigate through these issues, and it also helps to speak out these issues out there, because you never know who's listening. You never know who stumbles upon that interview, because change can come from there. Issue sijui how many documentations you need to have and everything. Who knows? Maybe it can be solved.
Who is listening out there? Did you have to say something?
Yeah, I don't know what I found interesting about Osumo. Sometimes you see businesses, you're like, in your mind you wonder who owns that business, and you're like, oh, this must be someone who's so old. But when you get to meet Osumo, he's very young, probably our age. So when you get to see that person, you're inspired to also know that at that point, you can be a young person and still achieve so much. You just have to do it right. You just have to try, keep pushing. And for me, that's what I found interesting and inspiring.
Nice. Let me ask you guys something. When you were growing up, all of you, did you guys actually dream you will actually be doing something like this, empowering kind of people out here and stuff? Did you ever come across your mind Mimi, acha njaribu kuempower mse hata kama mimi sijafika bado? When you were growing up, is it something you had in you, Angel?
I would say yes, but not in this aspect. I feel like for me, I've always wanted to build a children's home.
Oh, nice. Wow.
But now, because sina hizo funds yet, it will still come.
Underline yet.
Yet.
Let me start with what I have. Let me start empowering people. So I feel like it's always been that, just in a different aspect.
Kevin anakaa alikuwa na hii kitu tangu kitambo.
Actually, something interesting. He even had or have an NGO and that's where we've worked with him. It's been an idea of his for such a long time. So props to him. Props to him for the longest that I've known him. I've known that he likes to empower young people and also give back to the community.
Yes, it actually for you.
Yeah, he said it for me, but I would like to consider myself as a social entrepreneur. In a manner that I'm always looking out to. I'm not out there for. I just want to be able to empower people and inspire people.
Yeah.
I may not be in a position to do that myself, and so I seek to engage others who are also in the position to empower others.
That's really nice.
And I think for me, the turning point or the call to action was in 2017, when I got an opportunity to traverse across the country just to talk to young people and do some sort of like civic education and talk to them about like the importance of voting, why you should vote, why you should keep peace, and engaging with a lot of young people. You could see that there's definitely a gap in terms of, awareness of what the young people, or the potentials we have as young people.
Yeah.
And for me, I thought, you know what, once I'm done with this particular project, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to start my own initiatives of engaging and empowering young people on different issues.
Yeah.
And I think the journey is only getting better. We are growing, and so you pull others like now, like all of us here.
Yeah.
And this is a strong team moving forward to change the world.
Exactly. That's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, Kevin, now let me ask Akina Ann. Yes. Challenges you guys have faced when you started this Powered Voice KE. Like along the way, right now, what challenges are you guys actually facing? Anyone can say it, yeah?
I feel like the biggest challenge we have is having different schedules.
Having different schedules, yeah.
So like we might plan something and then something comes along the way.
Yeah.
Because, you can't tell someone, oh, no, we had planned this. You can't expect someone to miss an opportunity because we were to do something.
Yeah.
So we are still working on that. But I'd say that is the biggest challenge we have.
Yeah, that's the biggest challenge.
Right
Anything like you kind of just facing along the way may face, but you just come up with the solution. Any challenge thing may face. Teddy?
So mostly, like, I'm sure you guys know this, like when it comes to production is very expensive.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing audio and visual.
At the same time.
That's something at first we faced, but we are all creatives and we all chip in where we can.
Yeah.
And also being that I have a camera, someone else has a camera.
Yeah.
Like by coming together and deciding, okay, we are going to use what we have.
And
make good use of it and just see what we can create from there.
Yeah.
So I'd say that's how we solved that problem. But every day we keep on growing.
Yeah.
So probably you find us next year we'll have better cameras.
Stuff, better audio stuff.
Yes, better setup.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The group is growing. New
Yes.
members are also joining at the same time. Yeah, every single day. I normally tell people, just start from where you are. Angel told me, it's only progress. Then she came here, she told me, like, just trust your like, wewe endelea tu hivyo. Progress yako ita show, like, it will show to someone, So, no matter how much you fail, you guys, no matter how much you guys feel like down at the end of the day, remember, we are looking up to you to encourage us. So, we're looking up to, like, to Powered Voice KE, to people like you, to motivate us along the way. Yes, I might have my self-motivation. Yeah, Ted do this. But still inside me, I'm still like I need someone or some podcast or some voice to tell me, Ted, fanya unaweza. So that's really, really amazing, you guys, what you're doing. And me, I'm actually hoping and wishing for the best for you guys.
Thank you.
Let your team continue to grow. Wacha endelee kugrow, wacha watu waendelee kujua Powered Voice KE. And guys, if you're listening, go follow Powered Voice KE on Instagram, on Spotify, on Anchor, all these other platforms,
Yes.
On YouTube. Just go listen to them. You can go also watch them. Usikie all these interviews. Hizo amefanya ya Fishmonga, that guy, ya Suzy, the beauty lady. Just go and watch them. Just get to hear
and we
them.
even have more stuff in store, even more amazing.
More coming, more. Amazing. Me, I'm so excited to see the next and the next one. So, guys, just if you're listening, any listener out there, just go stalk them. Go get to know Angel, get to know Teddy, get to know Anne, get to know Kevin, get to know more on what these people do, and trust me, it will encourage you every single day. Just wake up to listen to, ata title ya jina, Powered Voice KE. Yeah, Powered Voice. You get powered. Unapata powers. So, guys, we're in this session where I want to get to know Dani Sasa. First of all, who is always late when it comes to meeting up?
We've already established who's always late.
Yeah. Hi, Angel.
We don't want to mention names.
Yeah, but you're
But
okay. She tries. She tries, definitely. Yeah. Who's the ad? I was about to ask who's the funnier, but
No, you already know.
that's
That's
who's
what's
always
up.
like, okay, I know you're all dedicated to your work and stuff, you know. Who's always like, wait, tunapatana hapa lini? Wait, tunapatana nini? Who's always like on that details, like fixed dates and dates. You're supposed to meet on Friday. We're supposed to meet on Tuesday. Who's always into that timing?
Once again, I have to say,
Uh-huh.
but Pia, the person who keeps on asking and follows up is
Anne.
Yes.
Wow, she seems like she's quiet when like on kumbe anaongeanga.
Wanaongea.
Kumbe
I told
anaongea.
you, she warm up to you.
Guys, all the time. Mpaka wanasema guys.
Okay, when it comes to the podcast, who is always who comes up with the easy questions? Like who comes with the questions up very fast without even thinking? Who comes up like mnafikiria tu hivi? Washasema. Teddy ashasema tena. Teddy kwani maswali watoa wapi? Teddy ashasema tena. Who is that? Is it Teddy still?
I think Adam. He's
Adam.
not here, but
He's not here.
he's quite
He
creative
questions
with
come up
questions, yes.
faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you guys get your interviews from? Who comes up with the interviews? All of you come up with who to interview, who to get someone to interview and stuff.
So we actually have a team. So
Yeah.
everyone has different roles.
Yeah.
So we have Kevin, Imani, and yes. So the delegation and Angel as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yes.
So it's just myself and Imani,
Yeah.
Faith, the tech lead in that, like sourcing for guests and stuff. But you see, if Teddy knows someone that can
Also,
able to brings them on board, Angel same and the same.
Yeah.
But the task is assigned to Kev and Faith.
That's really nice. Who's the loudest? It's Kevin, yeah?
Yeah.
Kevin is the loudest, yeah? And who is the most quiet? Who is the most? Anakuwa amenyamaza.
Faith.
Yes.
Anakuwa tu amenyamaza tu, like she doesn't have a lot of talk. But mtu ananaa maneno mengi anakuanga wise sana. Anakuwa na akili kubwa sana.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything, Kevin. You're also wise, yeah? Yes, empty medicine. Make the loudest noise. Simi nimesema hivyo the other
We shall revisit.
Yeah, you shall revisit, yeah? But yeah, man, one final thing. I want you guys to tell me, it's already 10:10, and Haya, what do you guys have to say, like to tell other podcasters out here, whether they are doing football podcast, music podcast, and any other podcast? I'll come to what people are doing when it comes to this encouraging podcast like Powered Voice KE, because there are many podcasters where you get to get encouragement, unapata mtu anakuencourage or cheer motivation like podcasters. But first of all, tell me, what can you guys tell about all these other podcasters, whether they're facing challenges, whether they are succeeding out here and stuff? What can you tell all these other podcasters?
I feel like
Yeah.
I would tell them, okay, because I also listen to other people's podcasts. In the aspect of encouraging people, they continue being entertaining, because I mean, sometimes when you're washing dishes, you're listening to a podcast. So I love the also entertaining bit of podcasting, but also consistency. I feel like consistency is usually the key to most creative people.
Yeah.
Just be consistent, continue doing your thing, because people out there looking out at what you do. It might be 1 viewer, it might be 10 viewer, but at the end of the day, you're still impacting someone's life.
Yeah.
So be consistent, don't give up. When you feel like you're tired or when you feel like you're not hitting your goal, just keep on pushing, because you have an army.
Yeah.
Maybe an army of 5, or as I said, an army of 1, but it's still an army looking out at what you do. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's really amazing. Anyone to add on that?
I think I will also say, ask yourself why you're doing the podcast.
Yeah.
What drives you? And what, of course, at the end of the day, in terms of the people that you're reaching out to, how are you impacting them? How are you transforming them? Because at the end of the day, I think these are platforms that are given to us to create a difference and make a difference.
Yeah.
So ask yourself, why are you doing the podcast, and what difference are you creating?
Yeah. That's really amazing. Yeah. You guys have anything to say about that? Ama umesema kila kitu.
Wamesema kila kitu.
Haya.
For me, it's just for anyone who would like to start. Yes, I'd say
Just start.
just go for it. After that, you'll figure everything out.
Yeah. What is Powered Voice KE now? Finally, what do you have installed for us? What do we need to expect coming to next, because you guys, you have to come back here, and after a while, I get to meet the other people also, if they're gonna have the time and stuff. We get to know what you guys have been up to, do you guys actually even plan to have like like when people go to places, like if it's high schools and stuff, fun outings, high schools, like all these kind of activities do you guys already have been doing it? You're planning to, yeah? It will be amazing to really, go out there, engage with people out there, just to get to know more about Powered Voice KE and get to empower them also at the same time. It will be amazing, yeah? So that's what I'm praying for you guys. First of all, shout out to Angel for linking me up with Powered Voice KE. It's so amazing. I mean, these are actually really, really amazing souls out here. Starting from Teddy. Teddy.
Every time, there's a point that you are talking and you are referring to yourself as Ted, and I was like, okay, not me.
Yeah, getting you Teddy and Kevin and all the other people mwenye Jakuza. Yeah, shout out to them and say big up to them. So, mtaka ku shout out to kina nani? Who do you want to say hi to? All those people listening. Do you want to say hi to anyone out there?
The rest of our members.
Yeah, the rest of our members.
Wacha nitume salamu.
Yeah. Haya, tuma salamu.
Sasa kuna mata anaitwa Imani.
Yeah.
Anatusikiza saa hii. Tunamshukuru sana, tunasema Mungu akubariki.
Haya.
Ndugu yetu ambaye anaitwa Adam, ambaye anakaa huko Kajiado. Tunamshukuru pia na tunasema ni asante.
Yeah, asante.
Yeah, but thanks everyone for joining us and watching and listening to us.
Yeah.
And so keep checking out on Powered Voice Podcast. Subscribe, like and
but
follow
tell them all
us.
your platforms. Tell
all
them
our
where
platforms.
Can
It's at Powered Voice KE across all social media platforms.
Yeah.
Just check us out. Follow us, support us, and I think every follow and every like is a support.
Yeah.
For us to be able to reach out to more people.
Yeah.
So please do follow us and share our content. And we'll definitely appreciate. Asante sana. Asante sana.
Any final things you guys want to say from Teddy to Angel? Any final things? Yeah, say it.
I think someone who has a job for Kevin to do voiceovers should reach out.
Should actually reach out. Yeah. Okay, yeah, awesome. What do you want to say? Like any parting shots, you guys? Any parting shots?
Thanks for having us.
Awesome.
We appreciate the opportunity, and we are definitely going to come back.
Yeah, you have to.
Supporting Kenyan music.
Yeah.
I think it's very important.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure a radio station in Nigeria or any other country, South Africa, playing their own music.
Yeah.
So you guys standing in that place, Kenyan music is amazing stuff.
It's actually really, really awesome you guys came. Manze, me I feel like my Wednesday is already bright now. Like it's gonna be a good Wednesday. Hata nikienda kwa mwalimu wa supervision. Mwalimu, leo niko na psych, leo niko na positive motivation. Yeah. I'm empowered already. Yeah, shika katasi. So me, I normally say in a parting shot, be yourself, love yourself. Rule number 1, love yourself. Put yourself first. Even if you're putting others, but love yourself first. Make sure when you wake up, what you're doing, what you're always gonna do, that you love it, that you're waking up enjoying your day, and just love yourself. Just love yourself. Don't usijitese wewe mwenyewe ndio ufurahishe mtu mwingine. Love yourself first of all, and the rest will come. The rest will follow. Yeah. So from Morning with Russ and Powered Voice KE, we're telling all listeners, make sure you continue sharing this and helping any other person out there. Just get to listen to their stories and stuff, because manze empower manze pia yeye utamuempower ina empower mwingine and we'll create a whole family of empowered youths and empowered people out in this country. So up next, coming up from Morning with Russ, is opened up by Kami Mukinda, coming up on from 11 to 12 in the PM. Then from there, we're having Amateur Show. New hosts, new presenters every single day. So what you have to do, go to the website, 254.radio, broadcast tab, apply for the Amateur Show. Kuna dates hapo. Just go and click any date. Just click any. Atakani December. Sasa unapata November zimejaa. So atakani December, click any date. Schedule yourself. Come over here. Say anything you want to say. Play your own music. Have own conversations. You can have guests on your show. So new presenters every single day from Monday to Friday and Sunday. Only Saturday that no tunanga amateur show people. But Monday to Monday, excluding Saturday. Yeah, have I said it right? No.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Then from there, from 1 to 2 p.m., we're having Tucha Piano by Sonia Pinto. So make sure you tune in for that also. Then from 2 to 4 p.m., it's a Wednesday. So it's Good Vibes by Shayla. So also tune in for that. Then from 4 to 7, you're having the amazing, the fantastic group, and the duo Wangeshi and Gikonyo Mose coming up with 254 Drive Show. So make sure you also tune in for that. Then it's a Wednesday. What do we do on a Wednesday? It's Women Take Over Wednesday, hosted by Secretly July. So she anakuwa na interviews on women, you know, how to hear what women are doing, you know. Women take not women. It's Women Take Over Wednesday, yeah. So she brings out here guests. You know, we have to empower the women also, you know, because si wanaume tunanga bado tu no viongozi huko. There are women out here pia, you know, yes, steady. Lazima. So yeah, from there, and then it's from 7 to 10 p.m. and that's how we wrap our Wednesday here on Radio 254. So make sure you tune in. Remember, it's 254.radio to the whole world. It's Kenya to the whole world. It's Powered Voice KE to the world. So make sure you go out there, get to know much more about Powered Voice KE, and yeah, you'll have a fantastic day ahead of you, fantastic year, fantastic week, fantastic month. So make sure you tune in. Morning with Ross, Tedo Tuanyoike signs off. And what tuambeni I say bye. Amade.
Bye.
So here is Leverman by Brandy Mine.